the dialect of dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I want to circulate the units in the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get them figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. I'm gonna watch what you gonna do. See, if you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Come on. Hey.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Their mobile quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. Wiggles free. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Ball red. Switch. Yellow.
A-Chain on 1st and 10. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, check Mega. 10 cycles. Black swap. Ready?
A-Chain here. They stay on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw. Ritter. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Commanders 14, Falcons, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Quentin Johnston from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Ritter. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 83.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Jartavius Martin there defensively.
Ritter to throw it. Throw left side. There's London. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again. It's Ritter. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A-Chain will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's caught. Tolbert. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Back to throw again.
At the 11-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4. And the Commanders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
He's got his man, London, right side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter, 21-7. They'll line up with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 10.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's out to the flat for Gibson. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
He'll drop to throw.
At the 45-yard line.
He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 42 yards. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching, and how about how he's picked things up.
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut.
Check it.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught at the 2. And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Antonio Gibson with career touchdown number 70. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Ritter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Drill, 52.
On 2nd down, a run by H.A. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Going play action, Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go. Set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
22 needle. Set.
Ritter off the play fake. Going up top for Miller. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Down. Hey, go Fury.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Here we go.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it to Johnston. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Finds Johnston. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
A gain of 7 yards.
Back to throw.
3rd down.
connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. He'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's A-Chain. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Ritter now. Got a man, it's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Ready.
On first down, Ritter. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 55 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. A throw over the middle, taken in. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. They'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Ritter will set up to throw it. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, 48 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Coup now for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down, Washington, on a pickup of 18. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. Drop 60, drop 60. Ready?
Back to throw again. Being chased out left. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And we're going to get a timeout. Seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught. Oh, he's going to have the first down and then more. The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Commanders will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Point after here coming up. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Ready,
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
10 cycles. Fuse yellow. Drill green. Strike. Strike.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Ritter back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Running right, here's A-Chain. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
He was taken down by Jartanius Martin. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kadarius Toney, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
2nd and 10. He's got it complete to Tolbert. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw again. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel. Under pressure, and down he goes. in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Ready.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
And several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out left to Dotson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's the option. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Ritter off the play fake. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Ritter. Throw left side. There's London.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Going play action. Ritter. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On play action, here's Ritter.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Steal, check, steal.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Quan Martin. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Quentin Johnston.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Ritter again.
And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Ready?
Ritter will set up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Ritter. Got a man. It's London.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ritter back to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Open man right side is Tony.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down.
And this is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Ritter to throw it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, he picked it in the end zone. They're glad he brought it out all the way across midfield into enemy territory.
And don't think for a second that some teammates didn't tell him to stay in the end zone, right? What he did there, to me, was the equivalent of baseball running through the third base coach's signal to stop at third.
It's only good if you're safe.
And he ended up, to me, this counts as safe. That's a great return.
Second and 2.
At the 16-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Jordan Davis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Black Ultra. Set.
Here's Ritter. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go play action here on first down. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. Here's 1st and 10.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ritter. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
That's caught by Pitts. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the 1st down, but he's brought down in play. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Now Ritter. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here comes second down. Ritter looks to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now. Back to throw, Ritter.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Strike it. Edo blue.
A final shot now for Ritter.
Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got